Hey, just been having a breakdown. So, of course, breakdown mode comes to you guys. Thank you for being my therapist. I messaged my therapist actually. I was like, hi, can I book an appointment with you soon? I'm a fucking mess. And she was like, yeah, I'm on holiday till the end of the month. I'll just cancel my breakdown until then. I'll just wait. I'll just hold it till the end of the month. I don't even know if we're gonna make it till the end of the month at this fucking rate. Anyway, I'm going through one of the hardest things I think I've ever been through right now, the past few weeks, and into the future, this period of time. It's just destroying me. If you've wondered where I've been, and yeah, it feels like I'm going through my worst trauma all over again. You know, that's fun. We haven't eaten as well. That's been a fucking bullshit. I think that's made it 10 times harder. Like, I didn't realize how much more of a fucking mess you would be if you haven't eaten in a few days, but here I am. we literally, like, a week ago, maybe a bit longer, a little bit longer than a week now, but like, we had a tiny bit of money and no food in, so we got some like pasta and shit, like cheap things from like little like pasta, rice. But then after like a week of eating plain rice and plain pasta, we are now out of that and have just been eating nothing. We've just been having fucking drink and trying to fucking deal with it, but it's like well over a week till payday, so I guess I'm just not gonna eat for a week. But yeah, anyway, back to Piggy being a mess. Like, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to really get into it too much, because I will just completely break down. But, like, I wanted to give some form of an explanation as to where the fuck I've been. I know it hasn't been that long, but I've just been in a complete mess. I haven't really been on anything. Sorry. I realised I just spaced out for a long couple minutes. Sorry. Let's change subjects, huh? Let's talk about something else. I'm sure I'll probably explain later what's happening at the moment. I just can't right now. But yeah, it's been absolutely destroying us. If you know anything about our biggest trauma, then you'll know roughly, well no, it's not exactly the same, but obviously not, I'm not travelling. But lots of the beats are very similar, and it's, I think, been quite triggering for all of us. And it's made us a fucking mess. But different subject, let's talk about something else, yeah. System update, I guess, since I don't know what else to talk about. I still am shit at letting go of the front. I'm still terrified of switching, all that jazz, you know. I know that Trace is trying to get rid of her accent. Bless her. I think she's getting quite self-conscious of what people noticing her when she's out, you know. So she's trying to become British, which is her choice, I guess. You want to do that? You just change your accent. If I was just like, actually no, I don't want to be British. I want to be Scottish. Right, from now on, I'm going to be Scottish. I don't want to be British anymore. I'm just going to talk like this from now on, whether you like it or not. Whether I like it or not. I'm just deciding to change. I shouldn't do that because I will stay in a Scottish accent the entire time. We also, we have a fragment, I guess, who he doesn't come out very often, because I guess he's a fragment, called the leader of the Lost Boys, and he's been very pushy lately. Usually I don't ever get a sense of him specifically being a fragment. I don't ever really get a sense of him being around. But lately it's like that TikTok of them banging on the door, you know. That's what they're like. It's like it's only a certain amount of time you can fight it off, you know, before they come bursting through. So I'm just kind of waiting for that moment. Also, that is his name, by the way. Like, it's one thing I haven't really seen very, like, in any other places, really, is, like, titles as names. Like, I know I've seen it in some places, you know, like, having just, like, the database or the persecutor as their name, you know. But I mean, like, the only other thing I can think of, or the only, not actual, but the only example I can think of is actually in Doom Patrol, and she has an alter called the Hangman's Daughter, I believe. And that's her name. She's called the Hangman's Daughter. You know, like, many people have come to my altar and have asked his name, and he says every time that his name is the leader of the Lost Boys. He's not called Rufio or whatever that character is called from Peter Pan. He's called the leader of the Lost Boys. So, yeah. Like, I've only ever seen it in fiction before, having an alter named that way. I wonder if any of you guys have alters named as such, or have any kind of titles as names, ones that often start with the so and so, the so and so, you know, and that's their like official name, you know. Like we have an alter called there's a cat here by the way. We have an alter called No Name, and that is her name. It's what she's chosen, I guess. And yeah, like, I think it's always been one that kind of not weirds me out in like a bad way, but like it's always just been a bit like, interesting about certain alters, certain systems, you know, like when Toast first appeared and the conversation I had with Kyle in my head of, who are you? Oh, I'm Kyle. Oh, and who's that? That's Toast. Toast? Did you say Toast? Yeah, Toast. Great. That's a name. That's a normal name. He's very Irish, the Kyle in my headspace. I don't know if I've ever spoken much about him. I have a little bit. They're part of the trio, I guess. Toast, Kyle, and C. Browning. They shared a room for a long time and appeared together at once to me. But yeah, he's got very, very Irish voice, Northern Irish, I think. So like we always used to joke and call him Coil, like Coil, Coil, because that's how he says his own name, Coil. Hoi, my name's Coil. Toast and C. Browning. I'm not very good at an Irish accent. I don't know how I got onto that. I'm just post breakdown spaciness. You ever get that? You have a breakdown, you're in the worst pain you could ever think, you're sobbing, you're wailing, and then I guess that's the disorder kicking in post breakdown spaciness. You just sat there like, well, I am numb to everything. I don't feel anything. Boo-ba-doo, boo-ba-doo. Anyway, I'm just chatting shit at you at this point. Do I have any other system updates? No, because I don't know what's going on in there, ever. Like, that's my only inkling that things are going on lately, is the leader of Lost Boys being like right there. But like, other than that, I've got not a fucking clue what's happening in there, as per usual. I'll have to make one of the others do a system update, one that's got more communication. I'm joking, of course. But yeah, I'm gonna go and deal with my breakdown in peace. Yeah. Sorry if I don't post much from here, at least for a few weeks. we're gonna be surviving. Yeah, okay, bye.